This channel wishes to be compliant with COPPA and the FTC and is not intended for audiences under the age of 13.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the show. My name is Owen and I am behind schedule. Yeah, sorry guys, the second Owen's Animatic Adventures is taking a lot longer to finish than I had anticipated. We are about a week behind. It's going to look really good, but it's definitely, I've bitten off more than I can chew on this one. Mental note, don't do pirate ships. There's lots of, I'm trying to be creative and do lots of different shots, and it's all gonna pan out really well in the end. But yes, trying to get everything fully rendered and shaded and everything is taking a lot longer than I thought. So, at the request of a couple of commenters last time, I am starting like a little side series to try and get some of my old videos back onto YouTube again that people have missed. This is going to be called From the Archives, where I pull out these old videos and people can rewatch them. I've got to be careful which ones I pick because some of the character design videos will be directly linked to an animatic that I intend to do for that character, and I don't want to stagger that pairing so we have a character design video and then months later do their corresponding animatic. I want to do them in pairs. So I've gone through and I have found a video here which I want to reshare that I'm probably not going to do an animatic of. So this will begin the From the Archives series. This was done in June 2020 and it was my first random character design challenge, which ends up being the Penguin Phoenix, which I will share with you now. So hopefully the animatic won't be too much longer, maybe another week or so, so we can try and get back on schedule. But for now, please enjoy rewatching the Penguin Phoenix. All right, bye everybody. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Owen and today we've got a special episode for you where we're going to be using random choice generators to create a brand new and original character. I just went onto Google and just typed in random choice generators and I just jumped into the first one I could find. So let's go in and see what we came up with. Alright, so here we go. So I believe this website was called textfixer.com, textfixer.com, something like that. It was literally the first one I just jumped into. So, first we need to establish the gender of the character. So is it going to be male or is it going to be female? Alright, female. Okay, so good start. Now then we are going to have to decide on the species of this character. So let's see, we'll break it down into human to start off with. Then mammal, probably reptile I think next. Then maybe a bird, then a fish, insect, and then alien. Alrighty, and it's going to be a bird, alright? A female bird. We're off to a good start. Now, next we need to determine the type of character it's going to be. So is it going to be anthropomorphic? So is it going to be an animal dressed as a human? Or is it going to be animalistic? So will this be an animal behaving naturally? And it's going to be animalistic. So this is going to be a character that acts like a normal animal. Alright, so now we're going to do the element representing this bird. So is it going to be like earth, air, fire, and water? Alright, what do we got? We got fire. Okay, so I'm already thinking of a phoenix. Okay, so what's going to be next? Mainly the environment that this character is going to be in. So let's say jungle, then ocean, then maybe volcano. That would work if it was a phoenix. That just seems like the logical choice. Then desert, then maybe the Arctic,
Then the mountains. And what other options do we have? Grasslands. Then maybe we can also do the coastal area. And then finally, just to make it wacky, cosmic. Alright, let's see what we get. Ocean. Okay. Interesting. So, an ocean phoenix. That's going to be tough. Okay, leave it with me, and I will come back later on and show you what I came up with. Fingers crossed. Catch you later. Alrighty, so here we go. Now, it's always a bit difficult to judge the speed of which to do these time lapses for you guys, because I appreciate we don't want the video to be too long and people run the risk of getting bored, but I have also had feedback that some people are saying the videos are going too fast and they can't follow what's going on. So it's always a very tricky balance to maintain. So at the moment we're just doing it 3 times speed. So I'm hoping that this is quick enough to keep you entertained, but slow enough that you can follow what's going on. So after having a think about it, I thought, how am I going to get a phoenix that lives in the sea? So there's 2 ways I could have gone down. I could have either gone like the albatross kind of route, like a bird who spends most of its life at sea flying around, or I could go down a more interesting road and actually make this a phoenix penguin. Now, I don't think I've seen a penguin done as a phoenix before, so you never know, I might be stumbling across new territory. Woohoo, exciting! And out of all the different penguins out there, I thought what would be the most suitable would be the rockhopper penguin, because of the yellow crests that run above its eyes. And the good news about these crests is they're not gender specific, both the male and the female have them, so we can stick to our brief as given to us by the generator, but still make the design interesting. So, what can we say about this animal? So, where would it live? So essentially, I think a firebird like this would probably live around the volcanic vents at the bottom of the sea. So the backstory I've come up with is the volcanic vent would spew out the eggs, which would be these dark black-blue lava rocks. And you can see all like the orange and yellow cracks in them, and they give birth to these fiery chicks that are sort of a liquid gaseous lava which grow into adults, and they'll live in colonies of, say, maybe about 30 or so, but they have to stick close to the vents, because if they drift too far away from the heat, the bodies will cool and they'll turn back into stone and they'll just shatter on the floor. If they remain at the nesting site of these vents, they will eventually cool and return to stone of their own volition, but the heat of the vents would then turn these stone husks into the eggs of the next generation, and the new chicks will sprout forth from the stone carcasses of the previous generation. But if they're too far away, the stone fragments just remain dormant and are never reincarnated again. So that's the kind of life cycle I'm thinking of this animal. So back to the design. So I've done my clipping mask. I've put in the radial gradient with the brightest color in the center, radiating out, and I put in a whitish yellow inner glow and a red outer glow. And what I'm doing here is I'm just tinkering with the levels of the opacity, so how transparent it is, and the noise, which means how broken up the glow is. And this is what I've come up with. Yeah, so that's I can imagine. So what would this bird eat? Hey, come on, I'm making this up as I go along here. I don't know what this bird would eat. I'm just gonna say it sifts and osmoses the what do you call it, minerals and maybe small plankton life that lives around these volcanic vents. So what I'm doing now is I'm just breaking up the hard line of the clipping mask with the blending tool to create more of a fiery outline. And as you can see, the glow which is mapped to that outline moves to map with the blending tool. And so what I'm doing now is I'm now creating the volcanic vent, and I am going to be tinkering with duplicate layers and the linear dodge filters and then the blending tool to try and get the right sort of fiery consistency. So yeah, I'll be tinkering with this for a little bit at the moment, and so I'll probably fade out for now, let you experience the design, and then I will jump back in. Alright, so at this point now I'm putting in the sparks and embers that are coming out, sorry, sparks not embers, that are being spewed forth from the volcanic vent. This combined with the motion blur that I'm putting in creates a feeling not only of the forces coming from the vent, but also the sense of motion of the penguin phoenix coming out of it. It was at this point in the design I thought, I'm finished now, all done. And then suddenly goes, oh crap, I forgot. This bird is meant to be a female and I haven't done anything to express that it's a female bird. So I was like, quick, gotta put the eggs in. So as you can see, based on my previous description, so we've got these dark, hardened lava eggs. I'm now just putting in the cracks to show that the fiery chick inside is getting ready to come out. So this mother bird is protecting her nest, though I can't imagine what on earth would want to attack a phoenix penguin. And but anyway, she's standing guard, making sure her eggs hatch. I think it's quite a nice, striking scene with that pose of that penguin. So there you are, a phoenix penguin with her eggs there ready to hatch. I never thought I'd be doing this when I started doing that design. So yeah, it just goes to show what random word generators can do. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you around with a vlog next week. So until then, bye everyone.